Hi, this is $1 million in 1 year. I am not a qualified investor. I am not a security license analyst. I carry no securities licenses, and this show should in no way impart any type of investment advice. So just wanted to clear that and get that out of the way. I'm not your investment advisor. And everything you see me do on this show, if you try to replicate it, it's at your own risk. Hi, I'm Greg McIntyre, and I'm an attorney. I'm an estate planning attorney, an elder law attorney, and I'm going on a new adventure. The adventure is, and the challenge is, can I take a relatively small amount of money and turn it into $1 million within 1 year's time in 2021? That's going to be my goal and objective, and I'm going to carry you with me every step of the way. I'm going to show you what I invest in, what I do, what I research, and the training that I'm going through to get to where I want to be. So there's a reason that I'm doing this, and I could reach my goal or I could lose it all. And you'll be the first to know because I'll carry you with me every step of the way. Let's see how it goes. And while I don't need it necessarily, my dream is to have a multi-monitor system. This is a big curved monitor that's like 51 inches. I'd love to have maybe double deckers, maybe 4 of those around so that I could have it kind of a surrounding vision of what's going on in different markets at one time. Not that I need to necessarily see second by second what's going on, but I am going to set aside 1 day per week to do nothing but research, financial training on financial markets, and to do some day trading, to set aside a certain percentage to do some day trading. I know I'll win some, I know I'll lose some, but I guarantee I'll learn a ton. So my MacBook will support up to 4 exterior monitors at a time and still show whatever's showing on its screen. So I think I'm gonna get a 4 monitor setup. I'm gonna try to see how to do that. So they make a video floor stand that fits 4 45 to 55 inch screens, black and silver. That'd be cool to watch football on, or sports on, but also to put up charts, graphs, financial markets, just especially if you're monitoring what's going on day to day or minute to minute. So that's what I'm interested in doing. That was a stand. This one is a wall mount for 4 45 to 70 inch TV screens, and it has like a 5-degree tilt that you can range, pop out brackets. So this is a configuration you could do, but you got to put that one on the wall. So, and I'm not opposed to that depending on what wall it is and where I'm going to be sitting for hours at a time. I also like the fact that the 4 monitors will hook up to the MacBook almost automatically and display. So problem solved. The display settings on a Mac, it's pretty easy to set up all 4 monitors to be independent monitors stacked beside each other and on top of each other, just the configuration so that it can display the information correctly. And you can visually lay that out on your Mac. So what I know the most about, or feel the most comfortable about right now, is stock. And stock that I think has a proven track record that I have a high confidence in, and I have a reason why I think it's going to go up, or it's a good value, or it's undervalued. And I'll talk about that. So if you look at the portfolio that I'm working with right now, I'm starting out with net assets of about $155,000, okay? I have a total unrealized gain of 34.34%, not bad. Friday, not such a great day, okay? But you got to know stocks go up and down over time. If you look at the last 100 years, a chart of the stock market, it's like climbing Mount Everest, okay? It goes up, but there's dips and peaks and valleys along the way, right? So the 4 stocks I'm holding in this account, 5 stocks I'm holding in this account are Apple, Airbnb, Amazon, Netflix, and Tesla. And you notice that unlike Warren Buffett, I have no qualms in investing in the tech area. I'd like to think I understand it a little bit, although probably only a little bit. What I would point out, though, is over a short period of time, the total unrealized gain of $39,458.87 out of a total of $154,455, almost 155. That's nearly a third of the overall value that is there because of gain. So I'll tell you that a gain of 34.34% or that type of return far exceeds any other money manager's returns that I think I could see. That's why I think that I can do better than most money managers. And I'm not a money manager. That's why I'm managing myself. And that's why I want to see if I can do $1 million in 1 year, starting with 150 on January 1st. Apple, I like. It's trading at 127.14. And it hasn't really been a top performer for me lately, although I bought it, a lot of it, after the split. It had like a 5-way split a few months ago. But Apple has enough money, billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, something like that. They could literally run if the entire economy shut down for a long time. So I think it's a very stable stock. I like Airbnb. Airbnb is trading at 169.27. I think Airbnb is going to be a top performer in 2021. That's why I have about 265 shares, and I'm continually gathering more. That has a value of about $44,856.55. I think once the economy opens back up, wow. I look at Airbnb as probably one of my biggest movers. It hasn't so far. It's gone up about $20 a share. I have made about $6,000 total off of Airbnb, $5,600. But I think that once the economy opens back up, once air travel opens back up, once they start not just advertising locally, but start advertising regionally, nationally, and internationally again, then that stock is going to be worth literally 4 to 5 times in 1 year period, in a 1 year period, what I paid for it. I would not be surprised at all to see it hit $500 to $600 a share once the economy opens back up. The question is that going to be within a 1 to 2 year period? And I don't know. I don't know how quickly we're going to open back up air travel, how quickly people are going to become comfortable again with travel. Amazon, I have a whopping 2 shares of Amazon. It is $3,104.25 per share. I've actually made $4,895.71 off 2 shares of Amazon. My bet on Amazon is it's going to split. I think it's going to split a good 10 ways or more. They're going to do maybe a 10 to 1 split. And I'm going to own, instead of 2 shares, I'll own, 20 shares or 30 shares if it does a 30-way split. And then it will continually climb from there, which I think will be great. So I would not mind getting more shares of Amazon, although my fear is that, and I hate to say it's big enough or it's kind of capped out, but I just wonder, that's my gut on Amazon. I don't want to buy more yet. Netflix, kind of the same way. It's trading at $497.98 a share. I've made about $4,000 off Netflix, and I only own 10 shares. So not a lot of shares of Netflix, but have made a little money off of it versus what I bought it for. And, I think right now Netflix is definitely killing it. I think there's competition from Amazon and others, but they keep slugging it out and keep doing well. But, same thing with Amazon. I wonder, if it hasn't capped out. I mean, everybody's at home during the coronavirus, watching Netflix. So I wonder if they're not at their height or peak. And I wonder when things open back up, if their stock price actually won't go down. And again, that's my gut and that's my perception. Tesla's trading at $826.16 a share. It was down Friday, but I bought it about $600 a share, and I've made about $17,291.30 off of it, which is a 36% overall gain. So I plan to retire on Tesla stock, and I'm going to put a lot of money in Tesla. I think Elon Musk is one heck of a visionary and CEO, and I can't wait for his Solar City and company to go public. Can't wait for the battery company to go public. I'll invest in all those too, because I think it's the future, and I think he's far ahead of the curve, even with the major car manufacturers. I think that he is a car manufacturer. It's an American company that I can invest in, feel good about. And if you'll notice, I like to invest in American companies. So I'm not against foreign companies. I just know more about American companies. So I really want to sink much more into think that Tesla is still undervalued by far. I think that its share price will hit thousands of shares and it'll split again. I have about 79 shares of Tesla, and I plan to accumulate much more of a position in that company. Right now, I've got about $65,266.64 of Tesla stock total. All those stocks equal that 154, 455.89. And my plan is, and the challenge is, can I take what's there right now and turn that into $1 million within 1 year's time? I thought about doing 90 days, but I thought I might have to get too risky in 90 days. I'm looking at some other vehicles and avenues to get to the 1 million. I really do like Bitcoin. I like digital currency. I think it's the future. I think the US dollar is already somewhat a digital currency. There is a US dollar trading on Coinbase. And I think Bitcoin is the most popular of the digital currencies, although there's Polkadot and others. There's some others, okay? There's no shortage of digital currencies out there. And if you look at some of the percentages, I'm going to post a screenshot of some of the daily gains over the last 24 hours of digital currencies. Bitcoin's not even up there because it lost about 4% on Friday or recently over the last 24 hours. Some of the others have almost doubled, have gone up 41, 45%, and I'm not a gambler. I like to invest in things that I understand, that I know about, that I really think are going to go up, and I know why they're going to go up. Like Airbnb, I know why it's going to go up, because the economy isn't going to close down more. It's going to open up more as we go along with the vaccine. And Airbnb stock price is going to go from 170 up. I'm going to tell you, I do have another infusion of capital that I'm going to bring in and put with this, but I'm going to go probably a digital currency route with that. Trade some Bitcoin, and I might trade some Polkadot and some Avalanche and some other digital stocks that are out there, or digital coins that are out there. That I think you got a finite amount of coins. It's basic economics. It makes sense to me from a basic economic standpoint. If something's in demand and it's trading, it is a currency, then it's only going to go up in value over time. The more of the demand of the finite resource. So that's basic supply and demand. That's why I'm hot on digital currency. That's why I'm hot on a limited resource like Bitcoin. And I plan to put probably between 30 to 60,000 in Bitcoin over the next couple of weeks. And you'll see me do that. I want to share my ups, my downs. You might see me crying on this thing. I might lose it all. If I lose it all, then I will have learned a ton, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I want to tell you, I'm not scared to lose it all. Not that I've got a ton of money to lose. I just have no fear to lose it all, because I know I'll learn and I'll be able to make it back quicker the next time and avoid those mistakes. I'm not averse to real estate either as a commodity. I like real estate. I like commercial real estate. I'll tell you, a niche I've found in a crazy housing bubble right now is uptown metropolitan area condos. So in uptown Charlotte, by the way, where I'm at right now, the condo market, there's a surplus on the market because people, have taken the coronavirus to say, hey, cities are shutting down. I'm living on top of people. Maybe I want to get out of the suburbs and interest rates are super low. So let me go ahead and get that house I wanted to get. So there's a surplus of condos on the market. So I may use, and I'm looking at buying an uptown Charlotte condo, okay? I may use any gains over the next year as the economy opens back up in real estate value and appraisal value of that condo, because I can buy low right now because the supply is high of condos in Charlotte, uptown. I'm telling you, if you want to make an offer, you can make lowball offers on condos in uptown Charlotte, okay? Or probably, I would bet any major metropolitan area, because people have gotten out of the city and gone to the suburbs because of coronavirus and low interest rates and people living in condos who want to get out and get that dream house or that house they always wanted or expand the family. There's a surplus of condos. So I may use that and put that with the stock gains to equal the $1 million total that I'm looking for by December 31st, 2021. But we'll see. So thank you for tuning in. I plan to use my regular computer to do this and my phone to do the trading. I plan to do the research. I've signed up for some educational classes as well for financial training. And I have a subscription to the Wall Street Journal that I get and that I can read. And Barron's, Barron's came with the Wall Street Journal subscription. I also have the trading platform, which is just a generic trading platform that you can use, as well as all the research on every stock, which compiles all the news articles and news releases, press releases on each stock that I can look at and do research. And I also intend to set aside a portion of the money to do some day trading. And I'm going to set aside 1 day per week to commit to this starting February 2nd. I'll be nothing but financial research, trading, and just immersing myself in it. That's how I learn. I get obsessed with things and I learn them from beginning to end, hopefully. And, with this one, I'll either win or lose. So stay tuned for the adventure. I'll keep you posted. I'll post these regularly, probably looking at once a week. Although, if I really start getting hot into it and things start changing, I'll start posting some things on it every day. So stay tuned for the adventure, 1 million in 1 year. And I'm going to try to take this amount of money and turn it into 1 million within 1 year's time. And it's either a mill or bust or somewhere in between. But stay tuned and find out. If you want to comment or send me advice or talk about your trading tips, I'm all ears. You can contact me via the platform that you see me on. If it's Facebook, if it's Insta, if it's Snapchat, whatever it is, feel free to use that platform to message me, and we'll have a dialogue about whatever it is. Again, I'm not a licensed trader. I'm not an SEC licensed person. I'm just going to chronicle my adventure, and I'm going to try to learn. And I'm all ears and open to learn about other investment opportunities, as well as your advice, thoughts on other stock that are out there and digital currency, including real estate. So let's talk. Hit me up. I'm Greg McIntyre, McIntyre Elder Law, helping seniors protect their assets and legacies. And this is my adventure, 1 million in 1 year.